What up, everyone? It's your girl, Superwoman.
Who knew making videos in your bedroom could become a career choice?
And this is my YouTube channel.
But that's exactly what Toronto's Lilly Singh has pulled off.
I never thought I would make this video.
In 2010, after a bout of depression, she started a YouTube channel, named herself Superwoman, and released video after video.
Are you ready? Let's do it.
Talking about everyday issues her fan base of young females ate up.
And today is Lilly? Mom, I'm making a video. Can't you knock?
She also started a campaign, #GirlLove, and posted a video with female celebrities encouraging girls to be nice to each other.
Together we can show the world how lame girl-on-girl hate is and how awesome it is to support one another and build women up.
It's all led to a whirlwind of attention. She's been on Jimmy Fallon.
Over 1 billion views. 1 billion.
Named to Forbes magazine Top 30 Under 30. People magazine included her on its ones to watch list. And she just launched a documentary called A Trip to Unicorn Island. The film premiered at Hollywood's famous Chinese theater. It follows Singh on her first ever world tour.
You do not need anyone to be happy besides yourself.
I sat down with Singh on a recent visit to Toronto.
Lilly, so nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So, can you explain what a YouTuber is?
Yes, a YouTuber is someone who creates content for the platform YouTube. And yes, we do make money off of it. It is very possible to have a career creating content in the digital space. And
Yeah, you're kind of a big deal.
Oh, thanks. I mean, tell that to my parents. But yes, it's a very viable career, and it can be as lucrative as you want it to be and as much effort you put into it.
And how many views do you have?
I have over 1 billion views.
1 billion?
Yes.
Wow.
That's a lot of zeros. I can't even write it out properly.
Why aren't you on TV or traditional media?
You know what, I feel like the times are changing, and when I first started YouTube, the idea was exactly that. YouTube is a stepping stone to get to traditional media. And I think that's changing very quickly. I know this because a lot of traditional media comes to the YouTube platform to promote movies, promote TV shows. So many, Seth Rogen, James Franco to promote their movie.
They're in your videos.
Yeah, came to my channel to promote their movie.
If we were to say anything, it would be that yo mama's so ugly, even One Direction went the other way.
Oh my G!
So I feel like the digital platform is really, really elevating and kind of evening out with traditional, especially with the younger generation. I feel like they watch a lot of YouTube over TV.
Yeah, they sure do. So how did this all get started? How did you become Superwoman?
I became Superwoman in 2010 when I uploaded my first video. I was in my last year of university at York University getting my psychology degree, and admittedly I didn't like it. I was an unhappy person, not doing anything that excited me or made me happy, and that's when I discovered YouTube, and I thought, what the heck is this?
What up, everyone? It's your girl, Superwoman.
I uploaded my first video and just fell in love with the challenge of getting people to watch my content. So I uploaded a second, a third, and snowballed to where it is now, which is over 400 videos later and 8 million subscribers.
So how would you describe what you do? Are you a comedian, or are you, like, what is it?
This is a good question. I call myself an entertainer because I do comedy, I also dance, I also do music. My channel is like a variety show.
And then this documentary, you're rapping,
Yes.
stand-up,
Yes.
singing, dancing.
Yes, the documentary is called A Trip to Unicorn Island. Unicorn Island is a synonym for my happy place.
happy place.
My happy place, exactly. I believe we all have a unicorn island within us, a happy place within us. And the documentary follows me on my world tour that happened last year, which was 31 shows, 27 cities across the world. And it's the story of what I explained, which was me deciding to be happy and learning this very tough lesson about fighting for happiness, but also for people who have never seen my videos and have no idea who I am. It's the story of how the heck someone can make videos in their room and go on a world tour that gets sold out.
In a lot of your videos, you kind of nicely make fun of your parents. How do they feel about that? They're kind of traditional.
I think I nicely make fun of everyone's parents because my parents aren't really like that. I mean, it's a very exaggerated version of everyone's parents, and so they're okay with that now that I publicly say that in interviews.
Lilly, what if your parents see? No, man, they're cool. Don't worry. Are you sure? Trust me. Okay. Cause we gonna have a party. Oh, Lilly, what the bloody hell you doing, huh? What? You drinking alcohol before you leave the house? Dad?
How were they when you first started doing this? Or you drop out of university and start doing YouTube?
Well, I didn't drop out. I did get my degree. So If I dropped out, it would have been a different story. But I think in the beginning, it's not that they weren't unsupportive. My parents have always been very supportive. It was more so they didn't get it, which is fine. I mean, a lot of people still don't get the digital space. But now they've been to a lot of my shows. They came to some parts of the tour with me. They see what I do, and they really are starting to understand it, and they're beyond supportive now.
And they don't mind it when you make fun of them?
No, they don't
You
mind.
do
it because-
impersonations
yeah,
of
I
them.
do, but like I said, my parents are actually nothing like that. My parents don't have an accent. They don't dress like that. Not that anything's wrong with having an accent, but I just pay attention to everyone's parents and pick up common traits and essentially I'm making fun of everyone.
It's interesting, Russell Peters, Aziz Ansari, they do a lot of jokes about their parents. Is that a South Asian thing, or does everybody do that?
You know what? When I first started making YouTube videos, I used to think it was a South Asian thing. But YouTube has taught me that we're all very similar, much more similar than we think. So if you look under a lot of my videos, you'll see people say, you know, my Jamaican parents are exactly the same and my Japanese parents are exactly the same. So I feel like my content's bringing the world together and making us realize we're all the same.
You launched a campaign, #GirlLove.
Yes.
Yeah, what was that about?
Girl Love is about empowering other women. I mean, I do a lot of motivational speaking at high schools, and like I mentioned, my demographic is majority female, and I unfortunately see girl-on-girl hate all the time, whether I'm speaking at a school, whether I see it in the comments section of a video. And it's just interesting because the girls I work with in our space, we're so supportive of each other, and I feel like there's this idea that it's cool to make fun of other girls, especially when you're in high school growing up. So my Girl Love campaign was video messages from influential women complimenting other women, showing that it's actually cool to compliment each other.
Girl-on-girl hate sucks. So let's stop it.
We're all in this together, so let's help build each other up. Lilla,
Superwomen.
that is a wrap, and zoops!
And you raised money for the Malala Fund.
Yes, I did. I raised money for the Malala Fund from the views of the video and an additional donation on top of that.
A lot of your followers are 14, 15, 16. Now you're ancient now. You're in your 20s.
Oh, I'm so old, yes, I'm so
Can you
old.
still relate to them? Is that still your focus, or do you have to start talking about sort of more gnarly things now?
You know what, I talk about a variety of things. I think a lot of the things I talk about are a little bit ageless. I think relationships are constantly a problem, whether you're 13 growing up in your first relationship or whether you're married or divorced or, you know, fighting with your husband right now. I think a lot of my content appeals to everyone, or at least I try to make it appeal to everyone, especially regardless of where you live. I think that's more important than age for me because my audience is so global.
So what now? Don't you secretly want a TV show?
You know what? I would love to stick my foot into the traditional space in terms of TV and film. I mean, I did move to LA, and that is the hub for all things related to the entertainment industry, but not at the exchange of my YouTube channel. I still would love to maintain my YouTube community and, in addition, experience TV and film.
Well, it's been quite the career.
Thank you so
Lovely
much.
to meet you, Lily.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.